Good afternoon, Night Nation. It is Wednesday, March the 10th, and you are inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair. He's Kirby, I'm Blair, and this is our friend Mike. And we have a lot to talk about today, Kirby.
Oh, yes. Let's start with boys basketball.
Yeah.
They were on a 2-week skid, losing 4 in a row. And then all of a sudden, Lake City came to town for the first game.
Tough Tigers. Ooh.
Yes, the first game in the West Gym. And earlier in the season, the Tigers beat the Knights by about 25 points. But it was a different story on Monday, Blair.
Ooh.
Woo, yes. I even got to bring my mail hat out as the boys delivered a great win.
They did, and I don't know whether to call you Karl Malone or Cliff Clavin, but they did deliver. They did deliver, and they got the huge 55-44 win on the inaugural varsity game on the West Court.
That's right.
And they got the win, and I tell you, that was a great performance.
Yeah, they had balanced scoring. Layden Nearson, 17. Luke Almy with 12. Trevor with 10. Tanner Engelstead with 8. Contributions all over. Yep. And it was good to see them get back on track. Saturday they played the Cobras, and you could tell their offense was starting to turn the corner after being slow the last couple weeks. And then, boom, they take down the Tigers. And that might have shored up a first-round home game.
I think they will. I think they'll get that home, and they'd have to probably lose both of their next 2 games, and I would think they'd be favored in at least one of their last 2. We'll touch on that in just a second. What I saw from that game was the clutch free throw shooting down the end, the poise, the confidence that they had. They earlier in the year they might have wilted with that 8-point lead late. They didn't. And they extended the lead, and they did a really nice job.
Well, who's coming to town next, Blair?
Well, Thursday night we got Goodhue. They're 10-7. They'll be a tough test. And on Friday night the regular season closes. Rochester Lourdes comes here with their 3-12 record. So I talked about Lourdes. That's probably a game where we'd be favored. Goodhue is kind of a pick-em. Goodhue beat us, I believe, early in the year. Kind of a bigger margin than expected in that game.
Well, the Knights sit at 7-9. I really believe they can win these next 2 and get back to 500 as the playoffs come around next week.
Yeah, and I think winning just one of these games would guarantee them a home game. They'd be the 4 seed in their subsection.
Sure.
They can't get to 3, and they'd have to do a lot of negative things to drop to 5. So it looks like either Lake Crystal or Nurheg would come here next Thursday.
Let's talk about the wrestling team who's already in their section playoffs. Go ahead and tell us about it.
All right. Well, sections started, but before that, they finished up Thursday. They played. They took on Maple River and USC.
Hey, 1 second. Matt Ryan told me on the stream that we can't say they played.
Yeah, I know.
They wrestled.
The minute I said, okay, let me start that over. All right. Thursday, they went to Maple River and they wrestled United South Central, and then they wrestled Maple River. They won by scores of 60-21 and 60-16.
Nice.
Then on Monday night, they wrestled LeSueur Henderson in the first round of the sections, and they won that game 82-0. Oh, the match. They won that match that they wrestled in by a score of 82-0. That match was shorter than some showers I've taken. That was a quick one, right? That was a quick one. Then Maple River is coming here tonight, Wednesday.
That's right.
For a match where they will wrestle in the section semifinal. And if you recall what I said before, the Knights wrestled Maple River in a match last Thursday, and so they won big. Can I say won?
They won, yes.
Okay.
But the Knights are the number 1 seed.
Yeah, they
Some
won
people
seed.
might have been a little surprised as Blue Earth was a little ahead in the QRF.
I was.
The Knights are the number 1 seed, Maple River the 4, and then after Wednesday, whoever wins tonight is going on Saturday in St. James, and it'll probably most likely be taking on the 2 seed Blue Earth area.
And that's going to be a great match. That should be a really good match. So good luck to the
2 teams
that
hopefully it's the Knights and Blue Earth, and it's been 2 teams that have been kind of eyeing each other down the whole season.
Yeah, should be a good one. Good luck to them.
Let's go to basketball.
All right, girls basketball. The regular season winding down for our Knights. 1-14 record on Friday night. Went to Lake City, lost 74-27. Monday night over at Goodhue, lost 73-20. And we're going to finish the regular season Friday night at Pine Island. And then we had kind of a schedule shift.
Yep.
Chatfield game out. Coming back home to play Lewiston Altura. Just a varsity game. 6:15 start. Note the different start time, an hour early. And it's going to determine the seeding. And this is kind of interesting. We've got Pine Island, who's at the bottom of the section standings, and Lewiston Altura, which is one standing above us, right?
Okay.
If we win both, we might get ourselves out of that play-in game.
Yep.
If we win one, we could still maybe – we aren't going to know until Sunday if we play the play-in game on Monday or a regular sectional game on Thursday.
Well, talk about a tough stretch there with Lake City and Goodhue. Oh, man,
Murderers Row.
two tough teams.
Yeah.
And now they get a chance, though, some games where it's going to be close. Pine Island coming in with an 0-16 record and Lewiston with a 2-14 record. Hopefully they can grab both of those for some wins and get some momentum going into the playoffs. So 6:15 on Saturday night.
And talking to Coach Weemy on that, he really would like to play that play-in game to give his team a real positive spin to the season.
Sure, absolutely.
All right, speech team. They went to Mapleton's Eagle Spectacular virtual tournament, though they did it here. Ashley Retzikel, 4th place in great speeches, and our pal Elliot Olson, 5th place in prose.
They're not quite finished, though.
No, they got some more stuff coming on. St. Clair on the 13th, and then the HVL conference tournament, the night's last in the HVL, on the 15th. So good luck to them.
All right. Let's go to our next segment here, Blair. It's the fastest 90 seconds in town. It's the night news with Grace and Aaron. Take it away.
What are we doing?
It's 90-second news. I'm Aaron Kylo.
And I'm Grace.
FFA students will have a virtual dairy, general, livestock, and poultry judging contest today at 9:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Good luck.
Wrestling. The boys had a big win last night against Lair Henderson and will host a Section 2A match here at the Castle Wednesday night at 7 p.m.
Tickets for wrestling families need to be pre-purchased in the office with Shannon. No money will be taken at the door. The matches will be available via live stream. The link is on our KW website.
Boys basketball. Boys had a win against Lake City, 55-44. Congrats.
They will play Goodhue at the Castle on Thursday night and will host Lourdes on Friday night.
The games will be available via live stream. The link is on our KW website.
Speech. The KW speech team competed in Mapleton's Eagle Spectacular virtual tournament on Saturday.
Winners are Ashley Retzikel, 4th place in great speeches, Elliot Olson, 5th place in prose.
Yeah! Seniors, the Kenya Municipal Utility Scholarship is due today. This application can be turned into Shannon. All other scholarships are due March 26th to Shannon.
Juniors, please turn your post-secondary testing sign-ups forms to Mrs. Bartholomew or Shannon ASAP.
Today's word of the day is the acronym GOAT.
GOAT stands for greatest of all time.
As in Tiger Woods, LeBron James, and Mr. Miller are GOATs.
This is your episode of 90-second news.
Here is hoping all your news is good news.
Right. I just love that 90 seconds of news. I get all the news I need in that short amount of time. I don't need to watch an hour-long speech from someone.
But
great job.
Here's some more news, though, that might not have been on the 90-second news. We've got our baseball meeting. Baseball's in the air, Blair.
Yes, it
Snow
is.
is gone. We don't want to rush the winter season away just yet, but baseball is coming. March 22nd is a big day for our baseball program. It is not only the 9 through 12 first practice, but it's also a 7 through 12 player meeting right after school in the Commons at 3:15. That meeting should take about an hour. Get the younger kids out of here by 4:15. Older kids go to practice, and we are really looking forward to it after losing all of last year.
Yeah, and you've been blessed with good weather to get the fields clear here. Now let's hope that Mother Nature doesn't snow on our parade a little bit. So can't wait to see those kids out there working in those spring sports.
And here's another little segment. I shouldn't say segment, just some information for you. The Pasta Supper, the 21st annual Pasta Supper will happen. Okay, it's at the Wanamingo Community Center on April 8th, 5 to 7 p.m., takeout orders only.
All right, takeout only.
Okay.
Well, that's all right. That's good.
Area 57 catering for us once again. Please support
It's always a fun event.
the fields with that Pasta Supper.
All right, next up we have the senior decision.
Yes.
The senior decision. Who's going to make their decision this week, Herb?
Haley Lairfold. Let's hear from her.
Hi, my name is Haley Lairfold. I'm a senior at Kenny Wanamingo High School. I'm announcing my senior decision, and I will be attending North Central University in Minneapolis. North Central University is a small four-year school in the cities, and I will be playing volleyball there. Something I loved about North Central University is the at-home feeling I got when I attended the on-campus college visit. Through North Central University, I was awarded the Presidential Academic Scholarship, which will help with my tuition. I also love getting to know the volleyball coach there, and I'm excited to be part of the team along with one of the alumni, Hannah Fisher. A piece of advice I would give is that time flies by in high school, so just enjoy it while it lasts and have fun with it.
All right, congratulations, Haley. Always fun to see where our Knight seniors are heading. Next up, you talk about baseball in the air. We also have another spring tradition in the air, and that's prom.
Right.
And this week we're going to hear about Elliot's prom service.
Let's hear it.
This episode of Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair is brought to you by Elliot's Prom Service. So maybe there's been some talk around the school, I don't know, maybe that there might be a prom. Who knows? I'm not here to answer that question. What I am here to do is tell you about Elliot's new prom service and our new discount promposals. Yo, it's getting about that time where you ask that special someone to prom. And what better way to ask them than with our new promposals and with all new themes such as basketball. Let's shoot some hoops at prom. What about music? Let's sing together at prom. Okay, this one makes no sense. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call on Elliot's Prom Hotline at 1-800-ELLIOTS-PROM. We hope that we can help you have the night of your dreams this prom. If it's happening, I don't know. I'm out of the loop. Back to you, Kirby and Blair.
Well, we could have really used his prom service when we were back in school, Blair.
I was so inept socially my senior year. I would have needed a lot more than Elliot's prom service. I'd have needed Elliot's prom army.
Let's go to our next segment. Where are they now? We're going to take a look at Austin Evert and Hannah Fisher and where they are now after high school.
All right.
Tell me where in the world is
Kenyon Wanamingo.
Hey guys, Austin Evert here. I'm a 2017 graduate. After high school, I went up to Wilmer, Minnesota, and went to Ridgewater College and got a degree in ag business. Now I'm a custom applicator and I put on pesticides and fertilizer on farmers' fields. Yeah, thanks.
Hi KW, I'm an alumni from 2018. I'm currently attending North Central University and I'm majoring in elementary education. It's right downtown Minneapolis, not super far from Kenyon. I'm involved in volleyball here at NCU. I have a job. I have two jobs actually. I work housekeeping, so I clean here on campus, and then I also coach volleyball at Crossfire. It's in Champlin, Minnesota. Some of my favorite classes here are a lot of the education classes, just because it's hands-on and that's my major. And then I also really love the psychology classes here at NCU. They are really great. The professors are super great, super understanding, and they really just want the best for you. Something that I've learned since leaving school is that just how actually hard it is being an adult and how hard it is managing money and stuff, because high school didn't really teach me that. But I mean, it's manageable. I'm still living my best life, and I'm still doing great. But maybe I'll see some of you here. Probably not. I'm going to be a senior next year. But I hope to see some of you come attend NCU.
All right, fun. My first year here, I had Austin on the basketball team with me, and great kid. Great to see him doing great things past high school.
And Hannah now up at NCU, and that's where Haley just said she was going to college.
Yeah.
So they will be teammates next year on the volleyball team. That'll be
awesome.
Fun. The middle school spring concert is coming in early May, and here's a little teaser of what we can expect from the band and choir programs.
Hey Night Nation, gear up for the middle school band and choir concert, Thursday, May 13th at 6 p.m. Band will be outside in the music courtyard and choir will be in the gym. Our concert theme is musical potluck.
If you're a Minnesotan, you've probably enjoyed a good old-fashioned potluck. You gather with friends and family, bring something to share, and you never know exactly what you're going to get. Lucky for you, there's no risk involved with this potluck because we'll have some local food trucks and vendors on site. Come early to grab some dinner or bring your own picnic supper.
We'll have the biggest variety of musical sounds and styles you'll find, from Disney to classical rock and roll to current country hit and everything in between. Plus, the choir will welcome a special surprise guest performer, a local music celebrity.
We have been working hard all year on our music, and we are so excited to have a chance to perform and show you what we know. Bring your lawn chair or picnic blanket, and we'll see you at the Kenyon Wanamingo Middle School pop-up. Thursday, May 13th, starting at 6 p.m.
All right, I know those kids are really looking forward to that concert. They haven't had much in terms of being able to display their skills, so doing it in that concert at the end of the year is going to be great. You know what time it is, Kirby?
Oh, baby, let's get
it
the
is.
bucket. Oh, you got the bucket.
It's not the cleaning bucket.
The bucket.
It's trivia time.
Yes. And this week, what is the winning?
This is a good one. It's a $15 gift certificate to Che-Che's Lanchera.
All right.
Che-Che's.
Last week's question was, this year's winter play will be a musical, Beauty and the Beast. What were the 3 last winter play musicals performed at KW? Blair, do you know?
Yes. I wish I could say it was Into the Woods. The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. And if I were a rich man, I could tell you it was Fiddler on the Roof.
That is correct. So, right now, we may need to understand, though, that some people have been submitting answers with just their first name.
Ooh.
Got to include both your first and last name,
Talking
please.
to you, Joe.
All right.
And Tom.
So we had 23 total responses with 11 correct answers, Blair.
All right.
Let's see who we get this week.
Need my step stool.
For the $15 Lunchera
Che-Che's
gift card.
Ted Long
All
is
right.
going to Che-Che's.
All right, pick up your certificate at the front entrance with Jill Paulson.
All right.
Let's hear from the student council now for this week's question.
Hi, I'm Carrie.
And I'm Aisha.
And this is this week's trivia question from the Student Council.
At KW, the school year begins in September and ends in June. We have had snow days as early as October. However, what month holds the record for the latest date school was canceled due to a snowstorm?
And you go to the school website, you go to high school, and the link to put your answer in is right here. You will have until noon on Monday to submit your answer, and we'll draw a winner on next week's episode of Inside the Lair. And the winner gets a valuable prize.
Good luck!
Ooh, tough one.
All right, Blair, that is going to wrap
Yeah.
up our show. It is St. Patty's Day next Wednesday,
Uh-oh.
Blair.
Might be a small spectacular.
All right, we'll have to see. Thanks for watching Inside
Thanks.
the Lair. I'm Kirby. He's Blair. We'll see you later.
Bye.